grandfather, grandmother, grandson, grandpa. Same one as last time. Grandson, grandson. I do not have a grandson. Grandson, brother. Nope. Uncle, nephew. But is that it? That's it. One card. Awesome. Seriously. Hey, I'm totally prepared. Anyhow, so today I'm gonna try to do this quickly so I can run out the door. I am going to do the job tag created by Tiffany Ferg. Yeah, Tiffany Ferg. Okay. And she created it on October 14th, 2012. So this tag's been around for quite a while, though I've never seen it before. Okay, so first question, where do you work? What is your job? Currently, I am unemployed, so I'm going to focus on what I've done mostly in the past. Sorry if I seem out of breath, I'm trying to run and do and run and I'm trying to hurry, and I get kind of when I'm in a hurry. So yeah, it's awesome. Okay, so breathe. Typically, my job is in medical records. I have done some other things. Actually, the only other thing I've done is work in a company that I started out helping mail tax forms. You know, like this, like your W-2s, your W-4s. What? Is that a thing? Your 10 whatevers, 1049, easy, whatever. Those types of papers. The company also printed those out and shipped them off to other companies for their employees. It was a company that mostly worked with country clubs. I keep wanting to call them golf clubs. I mean, you mostly play golf at country clubs, so technically, but yeah. Anyhow, so mostly what they did was we made checks for country clubs, when a company has its own checks with its own logo. We made those. We also made the member cards, like the plastic member cards that you could put money on. Those things, we can make those. Our boss also had a side thing where he did t-shirts, but mostly I took orders and helped with shipping. I sucked at it because I was supposed to do inventory, but I can't count in my head and it takes me forever to do things like that, so it wasn't the best job ever. And yeah, I mean, it was okay, but that, and again, I was late every day. You'll notice a theme that I am late to every job I've ever had. I do my best to be on time, but it ain't happening, which is why I am currently looking for a second or third shift job that goes with my natural sleep cycle. Okay, so basically, where did I work? Mostly in doctor's offices. 3. Well, I've only worked in 3 over the years, and I worked in medical records and filing. Okay, number 2. What is your favorite part about work? Least favorite. My favorite part was my coworkers most of the time. Okay, I'm not counting the country club type job because I didn't. The girl who worked there, and it was just one girl. She was okay, but we just didn't have complementary personalities, I guess you'd call it. I don't know. I mean, I didn't hate her. We didn't hate each other. I mean, we're just work buddies, I guess. Maybe not even that. But I mean, she's all right. Whatever. So yeah, my favorite part has always been my coworkers. Yeah, coworkers. Least favorite. I can never get there on time. Yeah, my least favorite not being able to get there on time, and and having bosses that didn't exactly wanted to. The worst were the bosses that wanted to micromanage everything I did, but then didn't have the slightest idea of what it was I actually did or how to do it or how long it actually took. Because there are some things that take 6 seconds to describe and 6 hours to do. You know what I'm talking about? It's just have an idea of how long things actually take and the various factors that may be involved. Number 3, do you have a uniform? If so, what is it? Before, no. I was told in one job I would get scrubs, but then that never happened. Because, I was, I'm in cleric, there's with, doctor's office type jobs. There's clerical, which is the front desk, the files, I do medical records. And then there's clinical, which is the nurses and the doctors. I was always clerical, so I didn't really need scrubs. But in my last job, they just decided we should do uniforms, and we had to wear scrubs, like, what was it, 3 or 4 days a week? I forget which. We had like 3 pairs of scrubs, and we could, like, if you wanted to on a non-scrub day, you could mix and match them. But I think, what was it? Crap. Like one day, I think Monday it was like solid, like all blue. One day it was like a teal top and then black pants. Another day it was like slate gray. Kind of actually like the slate gray one. I mean, they were comfortable, but yeah, scrubs remind me so much of pajamas. It's ridiculous. Because like I remember, like I'm basically doing what my grandmother did. She worked in doctor's offices, or a doctor's office, just one, and she still wore the white uniforms. You know, when you think of them like old-timey nurses, the solid white, the all-white uniforms, the white shoes, that's what she wore. So when I think of nurses, I feel like they're still supposed to be wearing the white uniforms. Granted, I know I have enough sense now to know that's completely impractical. But to me, scrubs just look so much like pajamas. I mean, they're comfortable when you're working in, when you get to work in scrubs, you don't complain. But yeah. And yes, I have gone out in public in my scrubs before because, honey, I am not going home, all the way home to change clothes, and then just going in the bathroom after work to change into my regular clothes, just to, go to the grocery store and then go home. I'm going, no, that's just impractical. Number 4, have you had any other jobs before? If so, which ones? Yes, and I've answered that. Number 5, any tips for resume / interviews / getting hired? Well, if you got them, let me know because I ain't found squat. My main problem right now, I just wish, whenever you have an interview and it goes bad, I just wish they would tell you what you did wrong. Like, this is why we didn't choose you. Maybe next time you want to answer a question more like this rather than like this, or, maybe don't bring up blah, blah, whatever. Because I haven't I think an interview goes great, never hear a word, nothing. It's like they fell off the plane. I'm like, did I do okay? Did I do bad? I mean, did I do good, but someone else did better? Like, what is the deal? Let me frickin' know so I can do better next time. I mean, I ain't gonna be offended, for Christ's sake. But yeah, and as for resumes, I don't know. I don't do cover letters. I don't know if that's hurting me or not because I'm not going to a job to get hired to write. I'm going there to do a task. So, yeah, though, let's see. And I wish, if anyone knows of a job search that lets you search by hours, and I mean the hours you work, not 40 hours a week, 25 hours a week. I mean like 8 to 5, 9 to 4, like 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., like whatever. I want to just I cannot find a job search that lets me search the actual times they want you there, or at least shifts. I type in, for example, I go in on Indeed and I type in night shift and I get 40-hour day shift, some nights and weekends required. The fuck? That is not what I asked you, stupid Indeed. But yeah, you can tell I'm a bit frustrated by that. When I type in night, I want night only. I type in night only. I get random crap like that. I can't get it to do what I want. Number 6, what is your dream job? I would actually like to work with animals. There you go. I mean, a veterinary assistant would be nice. And we have there's a school that teaches it near here. That's actually near me. But by the time I can get enough money, I would have to use a tax refund to pay for it. But by the time I can get my tax refund, the classes have already started and it's too late and I can't even, yeah. The timing is terrible. And by the time by the time I think of it, the classes have already started, it's halfway over and I'm like, I keep missing it. I can't keep up with when it is, so, yeah, and I've got to head out now and you'll see me later. Bye.